Welcome to our in-depth exploration of password attacks and prevention strategies. In this video, we'll uncover the different ways hackers target your most valuable asset, your password. We'll also show you how to defend yourself and your organization from these attacks. So, let's dive into the world of password security and learn how to protect what matters most: your digital identity. Chapter 1. Introduction to Password Attacks. Today's connected world, passwords serve as the gateway to almost everything: your bank account, social media profiles, work email, and even your personal devices. But passwords are also the first target for cyber criminals. In this video, we'll explore the types of password attacks and how hackers exploit weak password practices. But more importantly, we'll focus on how to prevent these attacks and secure your online presence. Why passwords are important. Passwords are the first line of defense in protecting your online accounts and sensitive information. A weak or compromised password can lead to a full-scale data breach. Understanding how attackers can break through this barrier is critical for your online security. Chapter 2. Common types of password attacks 2.1. Brute force attacks. A brute force attack is one of the simplest and most aggressive forms of password hacking. In this method, attackers use powerful tools that automatically attempt thousands, if not millions, of password combinations until the correct one is found. Details. 1. How brute force works by guessing every possible password combination. 2. How the length and complexity of a password can increase or decrease vulnerability. 3. The importance of rate limiting on login attempts to prevent brute force attacks. 2.2. Dictionary attacks. A dictionary attack is a more refined approach. Instead of guessing random combinations, attackers use pre-compiled lists of common passwords or words found in dictionaries to attempt entry. Details. 1. How common passwords such as 123456 and password are top targets in dictionary attacks. 2. Examples of successful dictionary attacks on high-profile accounts. 3. Why using random strings and characters in passwords mitigates the risk. 2.3. Credential stuffing. Credential stuffing leverages stolen usernames and passwords from past breaches. Hackers use these credentials across multiple platforms, banking on the fact that users often reuse passwords. Details. 1. How data breaches from one website can lead to attacks on multiple accounts. 2. Importance of using different passwords for different platforms. 3. Tools used by attackers for credential stuffing. 4 examples. How credential stuffing affected millions of user accounts globally. 2.4. Phishing attacks. Phishing is one of the most common social engineering attacks used to steal passwords. Attackers send deceptive emails, texts, or pop-ups designed to trick you into giving away your password. Details. 1. How phishing emails work by mimicking trusted institutions or people. 2. Real-life phishing examples and their consequences. 3. Visual demonstration of spear phishing, which targets specific individuals or organizations. 2.5. Keylogger attacks. A keylogger attack secretly records your keystrokes and sends them to an attacker. Keyloggers can be installed via malware or infected software, allowing attackers to see everything you type, including your passwords. Details. 1. Explanation of hardware versus software keyloggers. 2. Common ways keyloggers are distributed. 3. Case study. Major companies hit by keyloggers and the resulting data theft. 2.6. Man-in-the-middle, MITM, attacks. In a man-in-the-middle attack, An attacker intercepts communication between you and a legitimate site, often capturing your password in the process. Details. 1. How attackers set up fake Wi-Fi networks or use packet sniffing tools to perform MITM attacks. 2. Common scenarios. Public Wi-Fi hotspots. 3. Preventative measures, such as using HTTPS, VPNs, and secure networks. Chapter 3. The impact of password attacks. Password attacks can have devastating consequences, from financial loss to identity theft. They can lead to massive data breaches, loss of sensitive information, and damage to personal or business reputation. In recent years, some of the world's biggest data breaches, such as those at Yahoo, LinkedIn, and Marriott, were the result of weak or compromised passwords. Millions of users were affected, leading to lawsuits and financial losses. Details. 1. Statistics on the cost of password breaches to individuals and businesses. 2. How stolen passwords are sold on the dark web for profit. 3. Impact on the global economy and trust in digital services. Chapter 4. Prevention strategies. Protecting your passwords. Use strong, unique passwords. One of the most effective ways to prevent password attacks is to use strong, unique passwords for each of your accounts. Details. 1. Importance of creating passwords that are at least 12 to 16 characters long and include numbers, symbols, and a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters. 2. How to avoid using personal information like birthdays or pet names in your passwords. 3. Why using phrases or passphrases is more secure than simple words. 2. Enable two-factor authentication. Adding an extra layer of security through two-factor authentication, 2FA, can stop most attackers in their tracks. Even if someone manages to get your password, they won't be able to access your account without the second authentication factor. Details. Explanation of how 2FA works. Using a second device or method like SMS, email, or authenticator apps. 2. Importance of enabling 2FA on all sensitive accounts, such as email, banking, and social media. 4.3. Use a password manager. Password managers can generate, store, and encrypt your passwords, making it easier for you to use unique, complex passwords without having to remember each one. Details. 1. Demonstration of how password managers work. 2. Recommendations for top password manager tools, both free and paid. 3. How password managers help avoid password reuse across different accounts. 4.4. Regularly change your passwords. Regularly updating your passwords can prevent attackers from gaining long-term access to your accounts. If a password is compromised, changing it often reduces the window of opportunity for attackers. Details. 1. Best practices for regularly updating passwords. 2. How to set reminders for changing critical passwords, like email and banking credentials. 4.5. Be aware of phishing and social engineering. Phishing attacks prey on human error. Always be skeptical of emails, texts, or calls asking for sensitive information. Verify the source before clicking any links. Details. 1. Red flags to look for in phishing emails, such as grammatical errors, unknown senders, or urgent requests. 2. How to verify the legitimacy of emails or messages by checking the sender's address or contacting the organization directly. 3. Use of anti-phishing tools and browser extensions to help detect fake websites. Chapter 5. Organizational level prevention strategies. Point 1. Enforce strong password policies. Organizations should enforce strong password policies that require employees to use complex passwords change them regularly, and avoid password reuse. Details. Importance of company-wide password policies. 2. How to implement automated password expiration policies. 3. Educating employees about the risks of weak passwords. To implement multi-factor authentication, MFA, multi-factor authentication should be enforced across the board, especially for high-privilege accounts. This additional layer of security greatly reduces the risk of credential theft. Details. 1. How MFA works on a larger organizational scale. 2. Benefits of using MFA on sensitive accounts, such as databases, financial systems, and email servers. 5.3. Monitor for suspicious activity. Monitoring for suspicious login activity can help organizations detect attempted password attacks before they succeed. Log monitoring tools can alert security teams to repeated failed login attempts, unusual access patterns, or logins from unknown devices. Details. 1. Importance of using intrusion detection systems, IDS, and intrusion prevention systems, IPS. 2. Tools that help track and analyze suspicious behavior. 3. How to respond to suspicious login activity to prevent account takeover. 5.4. Conduct regular employee training. Human error is one of the weakest links in password security. Conducting regular cybersecurity training helps employees recognize phishing attempts, social engineering tactics, and other methods attackers use to steal passwords. Details. 1. Case studies on companies that fell victim to phishing due to lack of employee training. 2. Importance of cybersecurity awareness in preventing password breaches. 3. How to develop a comprehensive employee training program. Chapter 6. Conclusion. Stay vigilant. In today's digital age, password security is more critical than ever. Whether you're an individual trying to protect your personal accounts or a business safeguarding sensitive data, the steps we've discussed today are vital in keeping your passwords and your data safe from attackers. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future cybersecurity tips and strategies.